attempt to build up an ideal legal system for India, a transformation of mindsets is essential. A transformation of mindsets. We are prone, I think we are victims of a belief that the system exists for the lawyer and the judge. The system does not exist for you and me. It exists for the many seekers of justice. Lawyers and judges are only players who are assigned with responsibilities. Judges admit matters even when they do not deserve to be admitted because the lawyer is standing up. You don't have the courage of conviction to say, no, this case does not deserve the attention and time of the court. You become very unpopular if you try to do that. And the bar in its assessment of judges sometimes go miserably wrong and say that those who are very freely admitting are the wonderful judges that you have. Well, it's time that we think about it. Is the time of the court to be wasted for a cause that does not deserve judicial time and resources? The mindset change will have to creep in. I don't know when it will be done, but I'm certain that it will have to be done. User-friendliness is something which is not there in our codes at all. I'll just give you two examples. Look at the summons that you're sending out to people. You ask him to come at 11 o'clock and further warn him and not to leave thereafter until so ordained by the court. Fully knowing that till 1 o'clock you're not going to take up his case at all. You have all your calling work, the miscalled work which is no work at all, and until that is over you don't take up the work. But look at the way you summon a person. You're no concern for his time at all. You're no concern for his grievances, his difficulties. Well, I also see, there's something which I've been there in the judicial system for the last 36 years. 1973, I enrolled as a lawyer, 15 years as a district judge, the later 6 years as a judge of the High Court. Well, I don't know how many of you are disturbed by that. A person comes and files a case. To get the judgment, he has to apply again, isn't it? I suppose that the Madras High Court practice also. Why are you not giving him a copy straight away? Do you want him to engage a clerk to apply for the same and then wait for the... I suppose everyone knows that he comes to a court for a judgment and judgment is required. Well, something fundamentally wrong, clogging the freedom of thought that we have. We are not innovators. We are not people who try to change the system and ensure that better quality of performance can be pursued and encouraged. Otherwise, I am at a loss to understand why this is being done. Why are lawyers and judges not thinking about it? That is where I would think that there is need for the academic to step in. Look at it and tell you and me that who you are used to a particular style of functioning, this requires to be changed. Mindsets have to change. Your well-entrenched notions may have to change. You stand by the axiom stare decisis. Whatever has been done yesterday, do it today also. Very convenient. Little do we think critically about the avenues of improvement, avenues of change. If you want to build up an ideal legal system for India, call it world-class or otherwise, it's imperative that we must be able to look at things objectively, innovatively, and try to improve with a knowledge always that the system does not exist for you and me. It's our bounden commitment under the Constitution to serve the people, we the people. And we the people will definitely have to be satisfied that the constitutional promise embodied in the preamble does not remain an empty dream or an empty promise for which the legal system will have to work. Not enough if we leave it to the bench and the bar. The academia will have to take up that responsibility along with the others. The others are afraid. If you say something about the court, contempt of court jurisdiction is staring at you. Even a suggestion for improvement may not be taken fairly. At least that is the perception. That is not the real. That's not the real issue. That's not the real purpose of the contempt of court jurisdiction. But people are afraid, and that is where the academia will have to play a part in approaching the problems of the system, bottlenecks of the system, areas of improvement for the system, and sent out the message loud and clear. We the people expect you to change. We the people expect the legal system to be attuned to the higher ideals of the Constitution. Thank you very much for having given me this opportunity. Congratulations for